Good day, everyone. You are all welcome to Maths with Faik online platform. The topics before us today is the basic operation with algebraic sign. The basic operation with algebraic sign. What are basic operations? Basic operations with algebraic sign. What are algebraic sign rather? Algebraic sign simply means a symbol that tells us whether a number is positive or negative. That's a sign that tells us whether a number is positive or negative. For example, when you have -3 plus 5. So -3 is telling us that this number is a negative number, while plus 5 is telling us that this number is a positive number. So now, how do we combine this algebraic sign? These are what we want to look at. So the first one is the addition. The first one is addition. For addition, if we have same sign for addition, there is a standing rule for it. And the standing rule is that you add and keep the sign. That is, when you have two numbers with the same sign, this one is a positive number, this one is another positive number, and we want to add the two positive numbers together. So what we are going to do there is to add and keep the sign. We are going to add 3 and 4. What is 3 plus 4? 3 plus 4 is 7. So we write the addition down, then we keep the sign. So what's the sign that we have there? Positive. Now, look at this. Because both of them have positive, we keep their signs. Now, for the second example, we have -5, -2. You can see that both of them have same sign, and we want to add them together. So now, we first add the number, then you keep the sign. 5 plus 2 give us 7. Then what's their sign? The sign is minus. That is that for the same sign. So what about if we have different sign? Like we have +8 -3. So what we are going to do here is that we subtract the number from one another, regardless of whether it is big or small. Now we have +8 and -3. What is 8 minus 3? 8 minus 3 will give us 5. Now, keep the sign of the bigger number. Which number is the biggest? The biggest number here is +8. So we keep the sign of the bigger number. Very simple. Now let's look at the second example. -9 plus 4. -9 plus 4. We want to add it together. Don't forget we are still under addition. So -9 plus 4. We want to add it together. So what you do first is to subtract. So 9 minus 4 gives us what? 5. Now, the sign of the biggest number there is minus. So we put minus here. We have solved the problem. These things are not hard at all. But if you don't put your mind, they can make you do wrong calculations. Now, let's move to subtraction. Though we are still going to do a few more examples on these two, on 3 of them rather. Now, the next one is subtraction. For subtraction, the only golden rule there is when you have a positive number minus a negative number. So the negative number will change to positive. We change to addition. Change the subtraction to addition and change the sign. So what is this? We have 7. This 7 is the same thing as writing +7. So +7 minus 3. Now, the reason why the sign here is changing, we are still going to talk about it. This one is minus 3, then there is minus outside. Now let's change the sign here. When you change this sign to positive, what do you have? Plus 3. Then this one is plus 7. Plus 7 plus 3 gives us what? Plus 10. Don't get this twisted at all. If you are having, let's look at another example. Plus 7, then minus 4. Because we are subtracting a negative number, so this one needs to change to positive. So we have plus 7 plus 4 equals to plus 11. Now, the reason, I told you there's a reason why this one is changing to plus. Bracket in mathematics simply means multiplication. So when you have a negative sign outside and another negative algebraic sign inside, then what you have to do is, because this bracket means multiplication, you multiply negative by positive. Now, negative by negative, that will give us positive. We are still going to talk about that after this subtraction. So just keep it in mind. When you have addition before subtraction before another subtraction in brackets, you change the subtraction to plus. But if it is addition that we have here, it will still maintain the sign of negative. It will not be changed to positive. Let's look at example on that. Let's say you have plus 9 minus plus 5. Here we have positive 9 minus. Our bone of contention here is this minus and the sign in the bracket. Now that we have positive inside the bracket, this one will change to negative. Where we have negative is changed to positive. So now that we have positive, it's changing to negative. So negative 5, then we have plus 9 here. Plus 9 minus 5 will give us what? It's like you are having 9 naira and you are owing 5 naira. So when you take away 5 from 9, what do you have? We have plus 4. So that is that about subtraction. Now, the one I said we are going to talk about is the multiplication. So when you are multiplying, there are some certain rules that you need to follow. Now, when you have addition multiplied by addition, this will give us addition. Those are the rules. Plus, when you have addition multiplied by a negative sign, which is subtraction, plus times minus will give us minus. Then plus minus times minus now. Minus times plus. Negative times positive will give us a negative number. While the last one is negative times negative will give us positive. So when we are treating this multiplication, there is a concept that we used to apply. The concept of friendship and enemy. Friend and enemy. So let's apply that to this one so that you can have the clearer picture and it can stick to your brain. Now, plus is represented with friend, while minus is enemy. So now let's reason together. The friend of your friend, is he your friend or your enemy? Definitely, the friend of your friend is your friend, because you have the same common goal. So now let's look at the second one. The friend of your enemy. The friend of your enemy is definitely your enemy, because your enemy is not wanting good for you. So the friend of your enemy too, you have the same goal with your enemy. So friend of your enemy is your enemy. Now the next one, negative, which is enemy. Enemy of your friends. Enemy of your friend is definitely your enemy. A person cannot be enemy to your friend and be friends to you. So enemy of your friend is your enemy as well. Now the last one, the enemy of your enemy is your friend. The enemy of your enemy is your friend, because you have a common enemy. So that's that about multiplication. Now the last one we want to talk about is division. So the division. So just like multiplication, when you have division of addition sign over division of addition, if addition is divided by addition, we are going to have addition. Then addition divided by subtraction will give us subtraction. Then subtraction divided by addition will also give us addition. Then subtraction divided by subtraction will give us addition. You can see that the rules are not different. Plus times plus give us plus. Then plus divided by plus give us plus. Plus times minus give us minus. Plus divided by minus give us minus. Then minus divided by plus, the same thing as minus times plus, which is minus. Then minus divided by minus give us plus. Now let's look at some example on this addition and multiplication and division. Now look at this. Let's say we have plus 5 multiplied by minus 5. So what we look first here is the sign. The sign that we have here is addition, and here is what? Subtraction. Now this one applies now. Addition times subtraction give us what? Subtraction. So we write the subtraction sign. Then 5 times 5 give us what? 25. Very simple. So when you have minus 3 multiplied by minus 7, that give us minus times minus give us plus. So we write the plus sign. Then 3 times 7 give us 21. Very easy. Now let's look at division. When you have minus 10 divided by plus 2, minus divided by plus, here give us minus. So you write the sign down. Then 10 divided by 2 give us 5. Now let's look at plus 15 divided by plus 3. Plus divided by plus give us plus. Write the signs down. Then 3 divided by 15 give us 5. So with the little exercise that we go through here, I believe that we have gotten one or two things from what we've talked about. So it's a very simple concept. You just need to be calm when solving it, because if you are not calm, it will let you have a wrong result, which is not better. for you as a student. I believe you enjoyed this class. Follow my page, subscribe, share for more of this. Thanks for listening. Bye.